Hey everyone, Brian with Flightdash.io. Just wanted to give a quick demo on a new feature for the announcements. So this is going to be custom passenger audience setting here, which is pretty cool. It allows you a little bit more flexibility for certain passenger types. So let's jump in and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So we're in Flightdash.io. I've already loaded in my configuration file here, so that's good to go. Going to come to the flight plan tab here and just load in a SimBrief flight plan that I've already loaded before this video. Going to jump to our flight data, and you can see most of our information has already been pulled in here. You're going to notice there's a new field here for custom passengers. So let's click the info icon here to see what this is. So it says to add text describing custom passenger audience. Some examples would be Boston Bruins on the way to play the Montreal Canadiens, or even something like dogs accompanied by their owners where the dogs receive VIP treatment. That's actually in reference to Bark Air by BarkBox, their new airline that they just announced. So really what it is it's giving you the option if you want to specify a custom audience. Maybe you're simulating, flying a sports team to a game, or, any type of specific audience. You can do that, and the AI cabin crew announcements are going to kind of mention that and make your announcements tailored to that, whatever you enter in. It is currently only going to be compatible with the web player. It will be available for the Phoenix Sound Pack in the future. And then also just a disclaimer here, just letting you know that we don't support or condone any vulgar language entered into this text field, because it does allow you to enter in whatever you want. And then obviously OpenAI may, read out inappropriate things, or whatever a user may come up with. So just a disclaimer about that here. All right, so let's test it out. So let's use that example for Bark Air. That's actually what I put in here for our call sign. Let's make our airline that Bark Air. And that is actually a real airline that they just announced. It's not fictional. Definitely look them up. Let me actually see their website. Bark Air. Not barkair.com, it's something else. I'm just looking that up really quick, but recommend checking them out. Dogsflyfirst.com. So definitely check that out. But yes, anyways, custom passengers. So we're going to say something like dogs with their owners. Dogs receive preferred VIP treatment. Something like that. And you can make the description as long as you'd like. And we'll see some other scenarios in just a moment. So let's generate the flight crew. I'm just going to leave everything as the default here. You can obviously still personalize this however you'd like, adjust personalities, but we'll just stick with the default. All right, announcements. So we're going to go through just these checkboxes here. OpenAI usage policy, which is up here. I've read and agreed to that. All costs incurred are with my own OpenAI account. That's fine. I understand that this is an open beta feature. I've added my OpenAI API key, which we checked earlier. That's good. And I've ensured that all flight data and flight crew are generated and complete. No fields are empty. We just did that, so that's good. Let's open up the web player. We're not flying at the moment, so I'm not going to do any autopilot announcements. We're just going to take a listen to some of these. So yeah, let's start with like a pre-boarding announcement. Let's get that loading up. As that's loading, just kind of notice it. It'll be similar to what it's always been, but we should be able to hear some specific, verbiage or wording specific to the VIP dogs.
Attention passengers for Bark Air Flight 198 from Boston to Miami. I'm Arthur, your gate attendant today. We are pleased to inform you that your flight is on schedule. The scheduled departure time is 1:55 p.m. and we will begin boarding at 1:25 p.m. As we understand your furry companions are also our VIP guests, we assure you they will receive the best treatment and care during this journey. Please make sure you have your boarding passes and ID ready. We recommend that our passengers with pups start gathering near the boarding gate for an expedited process. Thank you for choosing Bark Air for your travel today. We look forward to making this a pleasant journey for both you and your pets.
All right, so there's a pre-boarding announcement. Yeah, you could hear some call-outs to, getting the pups ready, VIP furry friends, things like that. Let's do one more here. Let's do the in-flight services announcement. This one I tested earlier, and we should hear something specific to like dog treats being served. So the last one I tested had like belly rubs in it and things like that. So kind of cool. We'll see what it comes up with this time, as it should be pretty unique every time you use it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and our beloved four-legged friends, this is your flight attendant, Joseph, speaking. I am pleased to announce that we are starting our in-flight services on Flight 198. As Bark Air's esteemed guests, our priority is to ensure your comfort and safety throughout our journey from Boston to Miami. For our human friends, we offer a range of hot and cold beverages, snacks, and a selection of meal options which can be found in your in-flight menu. Now onto our VIPs, our adorable canine companions. We have a specially curated menu for you, which includes an assortment of gourmet dog treats, chew toys, and a variety of hydration options. For those who prefer, we also offer dog-friendly versions of the meals served to their owners. Our cabin crew will be coming around shortly to collect your orders. Please keep the aisles clear for them to pass through. If you or your furry friend have any special dietary needs or requests, do not hesitate to let us know. Please remember to keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated, and make sure your pet is secure in their carrier or harness. If at any point you need assistance, our dedicated crew is here to assist you. On behalf of Bark Air, we hope you enjoy your flight, and thank you for choosing to fly with us on Flight 198. Your comfort and satisfaction are of utmost importance to us, and we are thrilled to have you and your pets on board.
All right. So, yep, there's another one for the dogs there. A lot of custom callouts there. The treats, things like that. So very cool. So let's switch gears now. Let's try something else. So actually, before I move on to that, all of these will be very similar. So like the landing announcements, I won't play it now, but you'll hear even some of the tourist locations that it comes up with. They'll actually specifically try to call out ones that are like dog friendly and things like that, which is really neat. So the AI does a pretty good job of, coming up with things that make sense for the announcement. So yeah, let's try the other scenario here, maybe a sports team or something like that. And this, I mean, you can go wild with this. You can come up with whatever you can think of, and it'll accommodate it. But I'm just going to say something like the Boston Bruins. They're flying to Florida, so on their way to play the Florida Panthers. Something like that. We'll keep the same flight crew here. I'm just going to change this to like JetBlue or something, since they wouldn't be on Bark Air. Probably be on a private airline or private flight. But either way, we'll just use JetBlue as an example here. Okay, and let's do the captain's pre-taxi announcement for this one. So yeah, same thing. While that's loading, we should hear some specific wording towards like bringing a sports team. So we'll hear what it comes up with here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain, Cora Nelson. I'd like to welcome you all aboard JetBlue Flight 198, especially our special guests, the Boston Bruins. We know you have an important game ahead against the Florida Panthers, and we're honored to be part of your journey. We are scheduled to fly at a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet, and our first officer for today is Luis Sanchez. Our exceptional cabin crew consists of Joseph, Samuel, Harry, and William, who will be looking after your comfort and safety during the flight. Our estimated arrival time in Miami is 1:09 p.m. local time. The weather there is partly cloudy with a pleasant 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Your safety is our top priority, so we kindly ask for your attention when the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft in a moment. We advise you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We appreciate your attention and cooperation, and we're looking forward to providing you a comfortable and enjoyable flight.
All right, there you have it. So yeah, that's it. That's the new feature. Hope everyone enjoys that. All right, thanks for watching.